you the answers really quick, and then I'm going to start off where I left off. So I wanted to be able to record the shuffling for this next question. Let me make sure to remind myself, actually, what was the question? Oh, how does he feel about... Okay. Okay. I asked about what is Henry doing with Amy Christine Denton, right? The first cards out was Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords reverse. So he's trying to bring down illusions around this connection, right? And it seems like he's investing, or he's putting money into the Six of Cups. Sorry, my Wi-Fi might disconnect. Hold on, let me make sure okay. It says that he's investing into his foundations around this connection. All right. And they're saying that he's looking to commit to this energy with me. Okay. He's looking for commitment, and he's investing into the Six of Cups, and he's investing into removing the illusions around this connection that he has with me. So that's for the question, what Henry is doing with Amy Denton. Okay. And then it says here that it says not observable online. It's not something that you can spy on or see remotely. I did ask to clarify the Hierophant, and they confirm Emperor and the Two of Wands. They just say that this is Henry taking action, planning something out. He is planning something here. With the Two of Wands, there's a distant trip he's going to be going on, and he plans to take it up a notch. Okay? And he's doing this in secret. When I asked to clarify the Hermit, I got, because I wanted to see, because this could either mean him looking into something, or he's keeping something in the dark, or he's isolating something. Okay, but this is what they confirmed with the Hermit energy. They say King of Swords is actually blocking or setting boundaries with injustice. Okay. And when I asked to clarify, these cards came out with the High Priestess. And this is how, and these two are how Amy will feel about the Hermit. Okay, so they say that Henry's actually blocking off an injustice that is being committed against the High Priestess, right? Which has caused a lot of distress, upset, and misfortune, right? A delay. Obviously, I've been upset over delays. That's really the only thing that's been upsetting me. Okay, is the delays, which is Wheel of Fortune, which makes fucking sense to me. They're spelling it out. And Henry's fucking pissed. Look at this. King of Swords is not happy about the messages that are going around, the injustice being committed against me, the High Priestess. He is not happy. This is his energy right here. He's ready to cut people down. He's ready to cut through some people's BS. And he's willing to cut into a space where he's putting a stop to some kind of injustice. Or he's setting boundaries with the injustice that's being committed against the High Priestess. And they are confirming that this has stressed me out, and that it's caused delays. Because it has. Alright, and then I asked about how I will feel about the Hermit, and this is how I cross-examine information. I'm doing so by the book, like I'm supposed to, and they say the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Tower reversed. So I will feel Seven of Pentacles, which is satisfaction, reaping a full harvest to a crop, something paying off. The wait I've been having to wait is finally having tangibility and results. And it says the Tower reversed, that I avoid a tower, I avoid a big blow up or a complete catastrophe by what he's doing. So they confirmed that this is something that he's looking to do as hermit. He's doing so in isolation. He's doing this very secretly, in the dark. Notice how he's got the lantern. While Henry is alone and unseen, he's in hermit mode. Yes, he's looking directly at Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about aligning the head and the heart with the feet. This is about, metaphorically, spending your money, aligning your wisdom and your heart together with your feet. So your practicality of your decisions, your foundations, investing into your foundations. That's what Four of Pentacles means. And the fact that it came out upright over the Six of Cups, it has to do with this connection. So he's planning on holding on to this connection. He's planning on investing and putting this connection into his foundations. And that is why he's removing Eight of Swords. He's looking into doing this stuff. And they say that things will be marital, things will be a strong commitment. The Hierophant is a marriage, divine marriage. It could definitely mean a wedding. The other meaning is lawsuits and discernment debates. But this is the energy. And they do confirm, when I asked to clarify the Hierophant, they're talking about Henry as Emperor planning something. Literally. He's literally looking to do something. And he's planning on investing himself into the Six of Cups, which is not being seen or visible online. Nobody's been able to see this. This Page of Swords, when it's upright, it's about social media stalking, being able to spy on somebody. When it's in reverse, it means you're unable to see something. You're unable to spy, you're unable to see. As an envoy, you're not able to spy on things and report back. Okay? And then I asked, what is Henry going to do about these skanks that are smearing my name and reputation? And they showed me the Seven of Wands, the Star, the Sun reversed, the Two of Pentacles upright, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So they say Henry's actually in defense mode right now, because you got all these women that are attacking him. They literally are attacking him about divine feminine stuff. The Star, his ideal woman. They're literally like ganging up on him. There's an energy of confrontation. And that probably explains why Henry's changed his settings on IG, where you can't even message him. He's tired of y'all fucking attacking him for this shit. The Seven of Wands is saying that he's going to be defending, standing his ground against people as far as his connection to me is concerned. Alright, or me being his wish, his dream girl. He's going to be standing his ground. It says that he's planning, or he's juggling, suppressing these women. Suppressing, taking their enjoyment out of what they're committing. He's juggling, suppressing these skanks that are fucking with my image, and doing smear campaigns against me. And it's because he has no investment into that. They literally say, like, he is not, there's no common goal or interest with him and these girls that are smearing my name and reputation. There literally is no investment there. He is not working together with anybody. He's not working together with Annie Abreu. Okay, he's not invested with her to smear my name and my reputation. Okay, they're literally spelling it out to you. He's very much in defense mode over what y'all are doing. And this is the question. This is for the question. What is Henry going to do about these skanks that are smearing my name and my reputation? It literally says Seven of Wands. The Star, the celebrity, is in the Seven of Wands. He's literally fighting against y'all all at once. Y'all are all fucking doing this shit at once. And he's like hella defensive, and he's standing his ground with this shit. He is juggling, suppressing things. He is going to suppress these women because they are fucking up to no good. He has no common goal or interest, and he's not working together with these people to do this to me. Okay, and which brings me to my next question, which I'm going to shuffle for. Oh, there goes my Wi-Fi. Hold on. Make sure my Wi-Fi stays connected. I'd have to be careful. Okay, so the next question is, how does Henry feel about these women that are smearing my name and my reputation? And they show me, immediately they show me the temperance crossing, the Four Swords crossing, and the Devil upright. How does Henry feel about these women that are trashing my name publicly? And then I got the Empress reversed, Nine of Wands reversed, and the Four of Cups upright. How does Henry feel about these women that are smearing my name, reputation? I got Four of Wands reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Five of Wands reversed. I got the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups reversed. Alright, I'll pull more if I need to. We're going to translate these really quick. Okay, so the first card's out. Let me make sure y'all don't get confused with these cards. These two that were challenged. Okay, so the Temperance challenge, they're saying, it says here that he's literally, the challenge for him is trying to take some downtime, some needed downtime, because Four Swords is about healing, resting, and then the Temperance, so healing. So they confirm that this is his challenge right now. Okay, which explains itself. Henry's obviously recovering from an injury. So the main problem right now is that he's unable to do some stuff because he's on bed rest. Okay, and we got the Devil here, the Empress reversed, Nine of Wands reversed. So Henry feels that these women are attempting to control me because we are a divine connection. He does feel like this is some toxic crap. People trying to put chains, tethers, and limitations on the lovers. Okay, he does feel like these women are operating in the devil energy, some karmic, disgusting behavior type of energy. And then we got the Empress reverse. So these are women that are obviously unstable in their lives. They're not able to take care of themselves. They're distorted feminines, like they're having trouble being balanced as feminines. And the Nine of Wands reversed. It's also speaking about women that just want to take advantage for foundations and material gain. And then it says here, the Nine of Wands reverse. This is a battle. A battle. These women are constantly battling and it's going nowhere. Okay, and there is a mental impairment here. Nine of Wands reverse. So he's aware of these women that have like literally mental illness problem. Like they are mentally distorted feminines and they are fighting and fighting and fighting and it's going nowhere. This is a defeated energy. Nine of Wands reverse. Like these women are still beating a dead horse is basically what this card is saying. And then we got the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands reversed, the Chariot reversed, the Five of Wands reversed, the Five of Pentacles upright, and the Seven of Cups reversed. So they basically say, look at this. No, this speaks for itself. How does Henry feel about these women that are smearing Amy Denton's name and reputation? He is non-reciprocal to these women that are interested in him. Do you see this? They send messages and gestures to him, and he is not responsive. He is not open, not receptive. This is a man that's indifferent. All right? He's not interested in whatever the fuck they're offering here. The Four of Wands here, he knows that there is bad rumors. There's discussions going on. These women are obviously misinformed. Four of Wands reverse. I always see that as gossip girl shit. In reverse, it means literally like bad gossip, bad rumors that aren't true. Okay, so like they're getting their information, like they're obviously getting their information from the wrong sources, and they're obviously resharing bad rumors. And they're looking directly at Four Cups. They're trying to say, they're basically saying that Henry's non-reciprocal to me, which is not true. But it's showing here how he feels about them is that he's non-reciprocal to them. He's literally disinterested in these girls. He's not even open to getting messages from them. He's not receiving messages from them. The Chariot reversed. These women are unable to travel. They're unable to see him. This could speak of obstacles around travel, or being able to overcome obstacles around this rumor shit that they've been all heavily reliant on. Okay, there's obstacles, and he is going nowhere. They're basically confirming this battle that they're trying to put up is going nowhere. There's no momentum building with the Chariot reversed. The Five of Wands reverse is saying, like, he's not trying to argue with these girls. He's not trying to debate with them. There's no real competition because he's not fucking open. He's not even reciprocal. This is unrequited love, interest. These are women that are interested in a man who is not responsive nor sharing the same feelings as they are. And it says there is no real debate here. There's no real competition. Although they are fighting. They are fighting. Completely fighting over this whole energy here. And there's a hardship here. Five of Pentacles. So these women are in hardships because of the bad rumors they listen to. And then it shows here, the Seven of Cups reverse, that he's not even thinking of these girls. He's not even considering them as love interests. The cards literally say that these women that are smearing Amy's name and reputation are not even on his radar romantically. He's not thoughtful of them. He's not thinking of them specifically. Like, they are having serious hardships. So this is how he feels. Like, he's aware of what they're all doing. And he's like, nah, I'm not interested in whatever they have to say. I know they're trying to control and dictate things. I know that they just want me for my money. They want to take advantage. They want to be an empress that they are not. It literally shows them literally being empress reverse. These are women that want to take advantage. And they're battling through this shit. There's obviously a mental impairment there. Notice how these cards came out about how Henry feels about the women specifically that are attacking my name and reputation. This is how he feels about those girls specifically. So this speaks for itself. Okay. Now, we're going to go off into another direction here, hopefully. We're going to ask what Henry is doing, what is he going to do about these girls, specifically that are smearing my name and reputation. What is Henry going to do specifically about these women? So can you put here? I don't want that in here. Are these people popping up? Clarify. Clarify what Henry's going to do about these women specifically that are attacking my name, reputation. What is Henry going to do about these girls? I'm going to name a few people here. Annie Abreu. Jane Cuppa. Okay? Natalie. Because those three, I'm pretty sure Natalie's running Jane Cuppa, but we're just going to humor the energy as a third energy. Okay. The challenge is 3 of Cups. What is Henry going to do about these girls specifically? They're already saying, like, 3 of Cups challenge. Like, he doesn't work with these girls. He's not collaborating with them. Around arguments, 5 of Wands reversed. And then they show me the Fool and then the Ace of Swords reversed. So they're opportunists and they're lying. So obviously they're jumping to lie is basically what they're saying with the Fool and this Ace of Swords reversed and then the 7 of Pentacles crossing. So they're having trouble having anything tangible to utilize for their bullshit. So any, like, tangibility from Henry is a challenge for them. Right? So clarify what Henry's doing, what he's going to do about these girls. And then we got the Moon reversed, the Justice reversed, the Devil upright. So he's going to expose the injustice and the dictation that they're trying to commit here. The control and dictation they're trying to commit against me. He is exposing the injustice with this. He's going to be exposing them. And it may come in a short notice. The Page of Wands, he may do so in an opportunistic way. Because of the 6 of Cups reversed, because there's no connection with these girls. The challenge is 9 of Cups and the Hermit. So they're struggling to display stuff because he is in isolation, the Hermit. They're struggling to display proof or anything. That's what this 9 of Cups is. It's usually upright is about something being displayed. As a crossing card, it means they're having trouble displaying something. And it's because the challenge is Hermit Henry being in isolation. He's obviously not available right now, right? So he's going to make sure, it looks like he's going to be an opportunist here and make sure that they can't fight or battle anymore over this 6 of Cups energy that they are claiming or attempting to claim they have with Henry. He's going to make it to where 9 of Wands, their battle is going nowhere. The challenge may be the Tower and the Hierophant. So he's going to do something spontaneous, which is going to blow up in all of their faces, and it may have to do with marriage. Clarify this Hierophant, please. This could also be legal battles. He's going to probably cause a challenge for them suddenly. He may make it blow up in their face legally. It's literally what they're saying. The 8 of Swords reverse, once the illusions come down, he will most likely cause this big blow up for them legally and give them a bad reputation with the Emperor reversed, which will cause them great stress. 9 of Swords. They may not be able to communicate anymore because the 8 of Wands reversed here Okay, so let me just recap here. It literally says, that the challenge is Henry working together with these girls. Obviously, he doesn't do this. They're busy arguing and fighting. There's a lot of competition arguments going on, and he does not support. The challenge is support. So he does not support these women. And then it shows here underneath. Hold on. Let me pull these out of here. The fool and the lie. So, they literally jump to lie. Right? They impulsively jump off the cliff. They don't even know where they're going with it. They just kind of impulsively lie about me. Right? That's basically what they do. Spontaneously lie. And then it shows here that he is actually working on exposing this injustice and this dictation control that they're all committing against me, right? These women are being very toxic, very narcissistic, very controlling, very karmic. And they're attempting to commit an injustice. And he's going to be revealing that. And he's going to do so in an opportunistic way. He's going to use an opportunity in the near future that proves that they are not the one that he has connection with. So they are unable to battle any further. It literally shows the battle over this divine feminine stuff. They're looking over here with grievous eyes. Looking at Queen of Cups with a grievous glare. Once they put down the battle, like they can no longer fight in the situation. They don't have a bone to pick with anybody because he's going to do something spontaneously and it's going to be apparent that they are not the one that Henry has connection to, that he's not in friendship with them, and then they are no longer able to battle and they are glaring at Queen of Cups. So they're going to be very pissed because they know who Queen of Cups is. Sure, of course they know who she is. They don't want people to know who she is. So they're doing what? Spontaneously lying. Trying to control and dictate and cause an injustice. The challenge for them is Henry in isolation and their inability to display something. That is their challenge. And nothing's paying off for them. The challenge is also tangible results. Being able to have a good crop here. Because Henry's about to do something spontaneously. They will most likely get suddenly something blows up in their face. They'll be slapped with some charges legally, because the Hierophant is about legalities, disputes legally, and also about marriage spontaneously, and it will happen unexpectedly. These women will not be expecting this when it happens. And then it says the Eight of Swords reversed. The illusions come down. They have a bad reputation, which causes them a lot of stress, and they are unable to communicate any further. So this is probably Henry definitely taking action spontaneously and opportunistically to put a stop to these women. Smearing my name and reputation publicly, and lying basically about me. They're going to be in a lot of stress, boo-hooing, crying. Look at this. This is the energy that Annie Abreu and a few others are going to be in. It's not my fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you're just going to keep lying about me? You think you're just going to keep trying to smear my name, my reputation? He's not going to do shit about it. You're sadly mistaken. He is going to do something about it. And, yeah. You and I both know who the DC is. Okay, bitch? Y'all know. That's why y'all looking over here fucking pissed. Y'all know exactly who DC is and you're fucking pissed. So, I don't want to hear about it. When it blows up in your face, because it looks like it's going to. Henry's going to do something about it. We're going to clarify on camera. Let's look at Annie Abreu's cards really quick. Clarify what's going on with Annie Abreu's situation. Oof, they already showed me 4 cards. They gave me the Knight of Wands reversed, 5 of Swords upright, the 7 of Swords upright, and then the Sun reversed. And we got the Judgment, the 9 of Pentacles, and then 6 of Swords reversed. They're already telling me that she's getting screwed over by somebody that's... Look at this. These cards. Somebody didn't take action for them on their behalf, so this has fucked them over, right? It's betrayal. 5 of Swords. Being fucked over, being double-crossed because somebody didn't take action in a timely manner, right? Somebody didn't do something. And it says here that what she's suppressing is the shady business that she's dealing with here. The 7 of Swords is an individual she's dealing with. This is a thief. This is a thief that takes off with communications. Swords. Swords and the tarot represent communications and thoughts. This is a thief of thoughts and communications. It literally says she's suppressing this. She's suppressing the fact that she's dealing with a 7 of Swords. Somebody that's being very deceptive with her. Okay. And then we have the Judgment, the 9 of Pentacles. So she's busy trying to announce that she's the ideal apple for Henry, even though she's unable to really control the direction of where Henry's going with his stuff online. She's, look at her, trying to send her little messengers out, the little hawk there. She's got people doing her business. And then it shows here that she's unable to truly direct anything into a calmer energy. She's attempting to do this by sending messages out to people and declaring things. But the truth is, there's a man that does not love her that is giving her bad rumors. 4 of Wands reverses misguided rumors, and then King of Cups reverses an emotional manipulator. This is a man not in love when he's in reversed. So there is a masculine energy that is definitely manipulating her into sharing bad rumors. And this man does not love her. And I'm going to go ahead and point out to you that this is most likely the scammer that she's dealing with. This is a man that's not in love with Annie. He is just manipulating her emotionally. And then the 4 of Wands reverse, it says that she's discussing things and sharing bad rumors based off of this King of Cups reverse energy. So I know for a fact that in this Annie Abreu is definitely getting screwed over by her scammer. And I can go ahead and tell you what this is. Obviously, the real Henry Cavill did not take action for Annie Abreu at request. So she feels betrayed. Even though what she's truly suppressing and hiding right now is the 7 of Swords. Somebody that's actually been very, very deceptive with her. And she's aware. She knows this is a scammer. She just doesn't want to believe it. This woman is still living in this idea that Henry's going to announce her as his ideal woman. This and that. And then it literally clarifies that she's actually unable to move it in this direction. That is not the direction it's going in. And if anything, she's just being a part of a community where there's just bad rumors. So it clarifies that any person she's dealing with is a scammer, a thief of words and communications. Oh, I don't know how more clear it's got to get for you guys to understand that they're literally saying a real scammer, an identity scammer, a romance scammer, messages to scam you, literally stealing words and communications, working off with it. What has Henry got planned for the month of November for Amy Denton? What has Henry got planned for the month of November for Amy Denton? I'm shuffling my cards really quick. What does Henry have planned for Amy Denton for the month of November? Actually, you know, before I do that one, let me do the question so we can do an equivalent to Annie's reading. Let's look at Amy's energy with the masculine she's dealing with, okay? What's going on with Amy Denton and her Henry? Let's see. Do that so that we can see it. All right, so I'm shuffling and I'm shuffling. All right, so I got a Queen of Cups. So far, I got Queen of Cups. Three of Swords reversed. What's going on with Amy Denton and Henry Cavill? Let's look at the energy of what Amy Denton's dealing with as far as man in her life. What is going on with Amy Denton and the man in Amy Denton's life? So far I have Queen of Cups upright and then Three of Swords reversed. Alright, anything else? Let's see. Six of Swords upright. We got the Six of Pentacles, the Fool. Okay. Alright, sorry, give me a second. I keep almost dropping half my deck on the fucking bed here. Alright, we got the Sun, the Fool, the Six of Pentacles. Alright, we got the Lovers. And then Seven of Wands. So far we have Queen of Cups, Three of Swords reversed, Six of Swords upright, the Sun upright, the Fool upright, the Six of Pentacles upright, the Lovers upright, and the Seven of Wands upright. Now let's look at how the man that Amy says is Henry. Let's see how that man feels about Amy Denton or who he is. Okay, Ace of Swords upright, the Four of Swords reversed, Two of Cups upright, got the Page of Wands, I don't know what card I dropped. Okay, clarify. So how does this man that Amy says is Henry, how does he Who is he, and how does he feel about Amy? Okay, so we have we have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords upright, Four Swords reversed, Two of Cups upright, Page of Wands upright. Ouch. Who is this man? Who is this man, and is he being deceptive with Amy, or is it a scammer, you know, trying to get to the bottom so that y'all can see with the cards? Trying to get a description. Okay, we got... Oh, shit, my leg. Hold on, give me a second. I hate when my leg cramps up. Makes it hard to sit for long periods of time. Six of Cups. The Ten of Swords reversed. So who is this man that Amy is spending time with? We got Six of Cups upright, Ten of Swords reversed, the Ten of Cups upright. Anything else? Clarify if the person Amy is dealing with is a celebrity, yes or no. Clarify if it's a celebrity or somebody in the public eye, or a scammer. If it's a scammer, describe who this person is. Alright, so we got... I mean, so far they've only given me Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, but I'm trying to, like, see if there's anything that pops out, but I might have to translate here in a second, just to get some of it done. Ace of Pentacles popped out. The Knight of Wands upright, the Moon upright, and then the King of Pentacles upright. Alright, let's go translate. Alright, so let's see, where am I at the time? Okay, so Queen of Cups is showing, I mean, this is the energy around Amy, okay? It says here that I'm not being cheated on, not being betrayed as the Queen of Cups. If anything, things are going to a calmer direction for me. I might be relocating and being moved into a calmer energy physically or geographically. And they also say, actually, exciting things are taking place within my energy because of some generosity around lovers, which I am protecting and defending, standing my ground with. I'm defending my connection, basically. And the Six of Pentacles is the generosity or the hints being dropped, and the Fool and the Sun, so liberation and excitement. So there's a spontaneous, everything that I guess what the hints that I'm getting is, with the Six of Pentacles is spontaneous, and it says, which is liberating, bringing me liberation. And they do confirm that I am defending my connection with the lovers. So I'm standing my ground against others who are attacking me around this lover's energy, which is true, right? It says I'm not being cheated on or betrayed. Not being stabbed in the heart. Somebody is not, like this, the Henry I'm dealing with is not a fucking person that's betraying me or stabbing me in my heart. If anything, he's somebody that is directing my energy into a calmer energy. And it says the truth, victory, Ace of Swords, breakthrough, things coming out of quiet mode around this Two of Cups, and it's coming in near future, spontaneous, then the Page of Wands. It literally says there's a breakthrough for my connection. So the person that I'm dealing with is telling the truth. Somebody that speaks the truth, and it's not exactly a secret or in quiet mode that we're in a relationship. That is a mutual connection, is something that is equal yoke and there's plans for the future. There's almost like an opportunistic energy about this relationship coming in, all right, or it's coming in where things are going. So this relationship's going into the future in a very like ambitious way, right? So it shows here, and this is probably Henry's energy, to be honest. We do have Six of Cups here. So the person I'm dealing with is a sincere person that does feel a connection, does share a connection with me. And he's actually undoing the damage that has been caused against me, right? And they are confirming, like it even shows Superman cape. The things that have been said about Henry are being unsaid. The man that I'm involved with is a sincere connection. This man does feel a childhood connection with me and does have a sensitive bond. And then there's a Ten of Cups. So there's a greater picture, a bigger picture that is being built within this situation. So this is where I'm headed after these swords have been uprooted out of his back, out of Superman's back. After all this pinning down energy, critical energy, people coming at him with the swords, after he's undone all this, and this is probably things Natalie tried to accuse him of, things that she tried to say to pin him down, he's undoing that damage, and he's taking it into the future, or taking the new energy, or my connection with him into the future in a bigger way, because the Ten of Cups is the bigger picture, the family, the children. Ace of Pentacles, which is a solid, steady opportunity. Knight of Wands. They're confirming this is somebody I'm having encounters with sexually. Knight of Wands. And they are saying secretly King of Pentacles. So this is hidden from people right now. But this is King of Coin. This is Henry. They literally confirm the man I'm dealing with is the real King of Coin. The real Witcher of, Geralt of Rivia. Okay, King of Coin. You see any cards indicating a liar or a scammer. What have I been saying to you guys? That I've had a relationship, I've been having encounters, that this is a solid relationship, we're thinking about having children. They're saying this is an opportunity, a very fruitful opportunity, that the Ace of Pentacles is long-term relationship. And they are saying secretly this is King of Coins. This is literally Henry. He's a Taurus. It literally spells him out perfectly. This is hidden from everybody right now. Do you see a liar? Do you see anybody lying to me, deceiving me? It says here, I'm aware I'm not being cheated on. I'm not being fucked over. If anything, I'm being moved into a calmer energy and being taken into the future. I'm aware of that, yes. And I am defending my connection, my relationship. My twin flame bond, my connection with Henry. I am standing my ground against others over this divinely ordained relationship, which I've gotten hints spontaneously to bring liberation, right? He's done things. He's been generous enough to drop hints for me to share spontaneously, so that's bringing me liberation, right? So there's that energy. I kind of want to look at what the plans are for November, because Henry did tell me something about the end of November. Ooh, it's going to be interesting. He did tell me, I do have screenshots of me telling my friend. He said something should be changing around November as far as the media is concerned. So we'll see. But I know a lot more than what I've fessed up, because I don't really want people to know everything. But we're going to look at the cards. So what are the plans? What does Henry have planned for Amy Denton in November? Or what are the plans? What is it that he is talking to me about November? Describe to me about interference. Justice. Immediately justice. Something balancing out something. Ooh, got Justice and the Queen of Wands reversed. Ooh, okay. Somebody's cracking down on Natalie. And that Queen of Wands is not my energy, that's hers. 8 of Cups, she's walking away. Ace of Cups is not good news for Natalie. Ace of Cups reversed. The challenge for her is the Queen of Swords and 6 of Cups. So she's having trouble cutting off this connection that Henry has with me. She can't do anything, block it off. She can't do nothing about it. She can't go public and say anything, cut me off either. The Judgment reversed. She's unable to say something or unable to cut this connection. Like literally pierce the connection. It may also be about Natalie having to be silenced. They say that this will overcome obstacles, the Chariot, and which will not disappoint me. The 5 of Cups reversed. So it looks like Henry's actually doing something to put a stop to this bullshit that's been going on with Natalie. In November. So the legal stuff is what's cracking down on Natalie in November, because he does not support it. King of Cups reverse. He does not support this behavior. And they confirm King of Pentacles is not going to be disappointed with the actions because it overcomes obstacles. And it will be on display, apparently. 9 of Cups. Something will be displayed. It will not be privately done. It will be up in people's faces. Online, people will see the world has flipped. The world upright. And the Page of Swords upright. I'm sorry, the world is in reverse, and then the Page of Swords is upright. They basically say online it will be apparent something is flipped upside down. A Knight of Wands, somebody's unable to take action anymore or do something spontaneous. Course of action is blocked somehow, so I think Henry is doing something. It removes his hardships. The Five of Pentacles reversed. His hardships and struggles. And it also removes the hardships for the Queen of Cups, too. For the Divine Feminine that Henry's involved with. Yes, that's me. And they say, I will know that there's no more PR plans going forward. Three of Wands reversed. I hate when Spirit just, like, pops up. I really would like everyone out of my space. Y'all go find somebody else to be a medium. Leave me alone. I don't care to acknowledge people after they've passed. I don't want to deal with that energy. So November. Oof. People are going to be arguing, fighting, debating over why there's no more communications. Eight of Wands reversed. There's going to be a lot of fussy behavior from people. A lot of arguments. Something's being juggled. Not being able to communicate or say something is being juggled. Or it's going to be one of those things they have to deal with in the month of November. Always bombarding me. Yep, King of Swords is the one that cuts off this juggling act people are committing here. He's setting boundaries with that energy. The Seven of Swords, he's not cool with this deceptive behavior. So this is what he's doing. He's cracking down on it, looks like, legally. Yeah. They confirm the celebrity person is the one that cracks down on deceptions and sneaky behavior and the shenanigans in the month of November. Yeah, all these people that are critical of Henry, Ten of Swords, people that are putting swords in Henry's back because they're pissed off. They're secretly putting swords in his back, trying to harm his image. It's like legally he's doing something about it. They are not able to have a full harvest or full crop here, so. Alright, so I'll show you the cards. Yeah, see how she wants Six of Cups out? She's unable to do this. It's her challenge. And it says that she's no longer able to do some broadcasts or say some shit because he doesn't support it. And then they're also saying that some legal shit's cracking down on Queen of Wands reverses chaotic, combative Queen of Wands. We all know who that is. Eight of Cups, she's forced to walk away, which is upsetting. Bad news for her. She has to leave an energy. She has to leave something behind finally after constantly trying to work on or fix things. This is her having to leave. So she is being forced to leave in the month of November, which is bad news for her. And it says here that it removes hardships and disappointments, overcomes his obstacles. They confirm King of Pentacles is not going to be disappointed. He will have it on full display. This is to his satisfaction. People will be aware online that the world has flipped. Something has changed. Somebody's unable to take action. And the hardships are being removed for the Queen of Cups. And I'm aware that there's no more further plans. The 501s, people will still be arguing, bickering about why there's no communications in the month of November, and because of a juggling act. And then it shows here that he cuts off this juggling act. Henry's going to crack down on these deceptive little shady little fuckers. They confirm the star, the celebrity, the people that are putting swords in Henry's back secretly. And they say that there is no success, no harvest of what they tried to commit. So it looks like Henry blocks some kind of injustice. He probably cracks down Natalie legally next month. So that's something that's going to be happening. That's what he's talking about. I know he told me that I'm supposed to be his... What did he say? What did he say in his words? He keeps saying it repeatedly. Damn, I forgot. How did I have a brain fart on that? He said it to me so many times. Housewife status. That's what he keeps saying. So he kept telling me about November, end of November. He's making me into his housewife status, or he's gonna have me as a little housewife. Is basically what they're saying, or what he's been saying. Not they. I don't even understand what he means by that. But yeah, like he kept saying, like November. I'm gonna say around a specific date in November, towards the end of the month. I'm not gonna say the day, but toward the end of the month. I do know the date exactly, but I don't want to say it on camera. He said this was a few days ago. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out how I can say it without revealing too much. So he wants me to be his housewife status, apparently. So he's got all set up a certain way. Clarify. Let me see if I can use the cards to tell me. Like, in a way where it's not, like, revealing too much information. I want to say it full throttle, but I don't want to spill the beans too much. So Henry's going to do what for Amy Denton in the month of November, at the end of the month? Ah, there it is. Fucking Hierophant flew out. First thing. Emperor. What did I just say? What did I just say? Housewife status. Oh my god. Okay. It's literally how he said it. I don't even know what that means. This is literally how he's been telling it to me. Like, I guess there's a way he sets it up. I don't know. I don't always understand how all this PR shit works. Like, there's some things that he has to do by the way they handle things, I guess. Clarify this Hierophant and Emperor, please. The Hierophant is marriage, and then the Emperor is status. That's double confirmation. I can't believe those two cards are the only ones that fell out just now. Devil reverse, so nobody's going to be able to control this or dictate this. Online. People are going to have to consider something online. And then Nine of Swords, which will bring a lot of stress to others. People will be stressing out about this because it'll be online or something. Or observable. What is that? What does this mean? Housewife status. What does it even mean by this? Clarify. Because I'm not married. I'm not married yet. I'm not gonna say anything yet. But he does want to get engaged. Verify the Hierophant Emperor, please. I think he just wants to put an end to everyone's shenanigans. So I think he may do something to where it makes it absolutely clear who he's not reciprocal to. So it was just about removing the control and dictation that people have been trying to commit against his stuff. And they clarify it will be on people's minds. The Ten of Pentacles. Online people will be thinking heavily on this energy. And they will be in the Nine of Swords, which will bring a lot of stress and worry to people. It's bad news to others because it removes their deception and it makes them like they have to let go of the situation. They have to let go of waiting for something, right? And be on to new horizons. The Page of Wands. So it's because it's going to make it clear that they are not the person that Henry's involved with. It literally says they'll be upset because they'll have to move on because the deception will be unearthed or revealed somehow because he's the one that makes that happen, King of Swords. So people are going to be upset and stressing out over something that he does. Now, let's ask how I'm going to feel about this Hierophant and Emperor. How am I going to feel about it? Yeah, he's the one telling me that he's going to make me his little housewife status. So I don't know if he means like in a real way in the month of November or if he's just going to do something to make it seem. I mean, it says I'll feel pretty good. A Wheel of Fortune here. A blessing or something that's being protected, divinely. A way to defend, or a way to defend the relation or the connection, I guess. The Seven of Wands here. So I'll be able to stand my ground against others around my Wheel of Fortune. Which is my divine blessings or my alignment. Things that are aligned to me. He's going to take action to make something not a secret anymore. With the King of Wands and then the Four Swords. So he comes out of quiet mode and he starts being proactive somehow. And that all... Apparently he's proactive about Empress. The Nine of Pentacles, the person that he's attached to. So he's invested into. So he's probably going to make it absolutely clear who his person is in the month of November. It's funny how he says he's going to make it to where I'm his housewife status or something. But I don't know that it means that he's going to get married to me in the month of November. I think that he's just going to make it clear that he has plans somehow. It will cause a lot of distress for those that have been trying to control and dictate this connection that Henry has to me. It says that it will remove deceptions and people are deceiving, taking off the communications. It will be upsetting news for some. They will be upset, crying, and they says that they will have no choice to move on to other horizons, other opportunities. And then it confirms that how I'm gonna feel about it with Fortune, Seven of Wands. It'll be a way to defend stand my ground, basically. And it'll bring me good fortune, things that are aligned. And it's confirming that Henry will be taking action, being proactive to bring something out of isolation, out of quiet mode, about who his ideal woman is, who his empress is, who he's truly invested into, attached to. And they do clarify that he's the one that does this. He makes it absolutely clear. So I'm obviously trying to protect my connection, and that's all I'm doing. And me standing my ground against others is because people have come attacking me since the get-go. Henry, the twin flame readings, and they got all pissy because they started figuring out that it was about me, and then they started attacking me and started their smear campaigns. And then Natalie started contributing readings and then integrating them into her PR stunts. She literally started like fuckings